What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out Higher Thought Gaming. We're going to get into the sniper, and we're going to talk about how he is basically been benched by the coach, my guys. That's how I feel like. I feel like I just got benched, and the assault got put in. So that's what we're looking at. For our recent tier list, I did have the assault sitting right behind the sniper in the B tier. They were both in the same tiers, even before the nerf. But now I have to say that the assault is the lone B tier character, and the sniper is moving down to C tier, and we'll kind of get into why. They were so close already for me, and a lot of the perks just for the sniper just really got highly affected, even for people that were running, like, his most OP weapon is going to be the Lost Fusel, and it's going to be in like the fire rate version if you want to actually consider that weapon OP. And things like targeted shot, you're going to have to now find your windows even to use this constantly. Lingering concealment is still effective, but not nearly as it was before. And as I'm saying this, guys, don't get me wrong, he can still do the hardest content in the game. He is still not like a dead class or anything, but he's just not better than any other class. And he's not going to help the team out, I don't think, any more than any other class, and I think less, obviously, than every other class. So Purification, this is still a god tier perk. No matter how the cloak works, this is just going to be considered good. I wish they would have just put a timer on this and called it a day, but that's not how it went, gentlemen. Squad Renewal, it is very reliant on the weapon, so if you don't have something that hits headshots, a lot of the more powerful weapons in the game do not hit headshots. So if you're doing higher tier content with, you're trying to push anything or whatever like that, this is probably not going to be too useful for a lot of your teammates. And now it is less useful for you as well and can get you into trouble because it does not reset your timer either. So make sure if you are continuously using your cloak off of headshot kills, you are going to want to be careful and make sure you do find that 10-second window eventually, or you will tick down your cloak to like nearly nothing if you end your encounter with the cloak that is at the wrong time. So you have to be careful with that. Things like adaptability, not as effective as they were before. They're still effective, but nowhere near the efficiency it had. And just basically everything that he's got is just making him weaker. When it comes to the sniper, guys, his ranged weapons are never really like considered the best in the game. Like I said, the Lost Fusel is going to be considered his best weapon, but it's still not like anything of any like the heavy has or anything close to that. So, and to really consider it OP, as I said before, I do think it has to be in the fire rate version, and then you have huge ammo restraints. And even not in that version, you're still going to have ammo restraints reverting back to your secondary, and you do a lot less damage with your secondary, obviously, which is going to cut into your damage overall. And like your melee took a hit, everything took a hit basically, and it's going to make you overall weaker, I think, than the assault. Probably in all the game modes. If you're running true solo, I think the assault's going to be able to have an easier time getting through now. Just his direct damage is so good. He has pretty decent survivability now. When it comes to chaos for the assault, obviously he struggles, but I would say the sniper now struggles against chaos even more than the assault does. So, both of the classes are not going to be good against chaos enemies, and the sniper, I would say, is worse now. And then against Tyranid enemies, the assault is just more effective overall, and he could give you more direct damage quicker on the targets you really want the damage to be on. You know what I'm saying? And he can survive. He has plasma pistol to keep his contested health up. So it just is what it is. So I wanted to update the tier list basically, and I'm just going to go back to sitting on the bench. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Obviously, we're going to have some more builds coming for the sniper. So far, I am enjoying the Stalker Bolt the most, I think. So that is going to be the next build that's coming up. I do appreciate you checking this one out. Let me know in the comments, is the Assault now better than the Sniper? Overall, for group play, what do you think? I will catch you on the next one, guys.